So here we have the BMW 320d on a 64 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls from there. But from the outside, you can see it's a four-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of it from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors as well as plenty of boot space. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the extreme left-hand side, we have the fuel gauge, followed by the speedometer, the rev counter, and the coolant temperature gauge. In the middle, you can see the total miles for this car, which are 26,476. The information displayed above that can be changed using a button on the end of the indicator stalk for various bits of car and trip computer information, as you can see. And it will just go around in a circle. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left-hand side, we have cruise control and speed limiter, and on the right-hand side, stereo and phone controls. The stereo itself is over in the center, just here. All of the controls for this screen are all down on this dial just here. There are some buttons that you can use that will take you directly into options, or will take you, back out from a screen that you're in. But basically everything otherwise can be done from here. So for example, if you want to listen to the radio, turn the dial to radio, push the dial down. You can listen to FM, AM or DAB radio. I can press the back button to get back to that main menu. Multimedia is where you listen to your own music. We have a CD player. External devices are things that you can plug into the car. So for example, USB and auxiliary inputs are both ports that you can plug into. And then the one in the middle is Bluetooth audio. So once you pair up your phone, which is done under the telephone heading just here, you'll be able to stream your music wirelessly, as well as making and receiving phone calls. Working our way down, we have the volume for the stereo and the CD player. We then have dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the passenger and driver temperature independently of one another. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can also determine, again independently, where you'd like the air to be distributed for both passenger and driver. When you're happy with all of those settings, this button turns your air conditioning on. It will turn it off again, of course. Or you can hit auto. The car will now take control of the fan speed and the direction of the air to maintain those temperatures you've asked for. Press auto again and you'll go back to the exact setting that you left it on previously. Under that, we have a couple of cup holders, and inside here, a kind of coin storage area and a 12-volt charging socket. We have a 6-speed manual gearbox, and then finally these buttons just here. So firstly, this turns off the traction control for the car, and then this button will change the driving setup. So you can put the car into Sport, you can put it into Sport Plus, which is the same as Sport but gives you dynamic traction control. You can go back down to Comfort, which is your everyday driving, and then Eco Pro at the bottom. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at eMotion Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.